certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good Saturday morning, Mid-Michigan. Let's jump into the forecast, starting out with your hour-by-hour for today. Temperatures not too bad for us for your Saturday, that is. Temperatures into the 70s this afternoon. We've got some dry conditions, clear skies, lighter winds. Those winds will be coming off of our area waters, though, so that's going to help keep the cooler air kind of in place here in Mid-Michigan. Cooler along our lake shores as we go into the day. We will still be cool in the central parts of the area away from our waters, but certainly cooler along our lake shores. You can see in the hour-by-hour, there's not really a lot going on here until we go later into the afternoon and evening. We start to bring in some more clouds from the west. So these are high clouds, which means we'll still have some filtered sunshine making its way through most of the day. As we go into the evening and overnight period, though, we do become mostly cloudy. You'll also notice very quickly here there's a chance for a few showers passing by, perhaps just enough to bring a few sprinkles right there through our northern areas. And for the rest of Mid-Michigan, you can notice that we're dry as we go into the overnight hours. Now, going into tomorrow, we see a change in wind direction to the south. That'll help bring up that warmth as we go into the afternoon. So by the time we get into the afternoon and evening, we're going to be talking temperatures making it easily into the 80s. Some middle and upper 80s are not out of the question here for us. And we really don't have a lot of humidity for the daytime tomorrow. Most of that does arrive as we go into the early parts of this coming week. We'll talk more about that in detail here in just a moment. But again, that southerly wind, a little more breezy for us tomorrow, bringing up that warmth. We also have the chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. We're going to be watching this complex moving in from the north and west, and it's going to be dying as it moves in, very similar to almost every other rain chance we've had for the last few weeks. And it does look like it'll be mostly near and north of the Saginaw Bay. I expect that the Bay area, the Genesee County, southern parts of Mid-Michigan area, and then also the Thumb to stay mostly dry. However, watch what this does as it moves in, weakening, but you'll notice it starts to weaken as soon as it hits Mid-Michigan to the point where maybe just parts of the Thumb are clipped here as we go into the afternoon. This is 4 p.m. You can see maybe Huron County seeing a little bit of this, but it dies off very quickly. So it's going to be another fine line between whether or not it makes it here and how long it lasts once it arrives. Temperatures middle 80s, though, and dry near and south of the Saginaw Bay. Let's jump ahead into our very warm week that we've got on the way here for us as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and potentially next weekend and the following week as well. Now, we're looking at Monday through Wednesday here with first alert weather days for this excessive heat that we're expecting. Those feels like temperatures could range 95 to 105 degrees, maybe even a little bit more, especially in our urban areas. And one of the big problems here, we don't have any of that nighttime relief. We're still holding on to temperatures in the 70s, very humid out there, so it's not going to be very pleasant even into our overnight hours. That means most of the night spent still in the 80s, and we will have a few isolated downpours that could help a town or two, but we're really not expecting a lot in the way of rain. So why are we going through all of this and first alerting you several days in advance here, and we're talking all about this heat? Well, it's not a doomsday thing, right? We're just trying to make you more comfortable. So if you're prepared, you can get the lawn cut today. You could do your laundry today. There's several things that you could do to help keep your life easier as we go through next week, because no one wants to go through this heat and humidity, because it's not just the heat, right? We're not just talking about 90s. Sure, we do 90s often here in Mid-Michigan, but it's heat plus that humidity plus the lack of relief during the overnight hours. Those middle 70s and humid conditions are not going to feel nice overnight after spending a day with those heat indexes near 100 degrees. So that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that we have first alert weather days. First alert weather day is possible for Thursday as well. Still holding on the 90 by Friday. Middle and upper 80s possible through next weekend and next week as well. So certainly hot and humid in Mid-Michigan coming up.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.